Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Veda and this is The Simple Budget. Here on my channel, I show you how my family is using the zero-based budgeting method in order to maintain a simplified financial life. If that sounds like content that you're interested in, I would love it if you would hit the subscribe button and join our little crew here. And with that being said, let's get into today's video. Well, hello everyone and welcome back. Welcome back to me to my own channel. I decided to just take an extended break after vacation. My kids' first week of school was last week. And as any of you parents will know, it's sort of like a little bit hectic and chaotic, just trying to get back into a normal routine and a normal schedule. And I just decided to give myself a little bit of an extra extended YouTube vacation while I was acclimating to that one. And then because I'm nothing if not excessive, Mr. Simple and I decided to start doing 75 hard last week as well. If you've never heard of that, I'll just go ahead and leave the website linked below. But basically it's sort of like a self-improvement 75-day challenge where you're working out, you're drinking a lot of water, you're reading books and that sort of thing. So it's just been like a lot of change on top of itself. And so that is why I stayed away for a little bit longer, but I am back to the routine now and very excited about it. So I hope that you are excited that I'm back too. Also, I am going to be slowly kind of adding all of my new products into my shop as well this week. We are coming upon a season change, and so I want to definitely get a lot of those new dashboards and things up for you guys so that you can decorate your planners and your budget binders and things like that with fun seasonal dashboards. So anyways, today we are doing a cash stuffing, and I just realized I didn't have my cash tray on screen here. So anyways, we are stuffing $754. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this cash account and then we will get into the stuffing. So here we are. 1, 2, 3, 54, 50, 70, 90, 510, 530, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 600. Goodness, I'm losing my brain. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85, 95, 700, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, and 54. Apparently taking a break from YouTube also meant taking a break from knowing how to count, which was never my strong suit to begin with. Mr. Simple is not joining us today because I am filming this at a time that is not really convenient for his schedule, but he will be back with us in next week's cash stuffing. So anyways, let's jump into it because I may just decide to randomly strike up different bits of conversation as I am wont to do. So I'll just jump into the stuffing here and see what happens along the way. So I'm gonna grab my high priority sinking funds first. I don't know what's all over my table here. First up is groceries, and groceries is getting $440 this week. This is a little bit less than what we budget for it, but we did go a little bit over last week, and I always compensate for that by pulling from the future weeks in the month of August. So, or whatever weeks are left. Oh my gosh. Okay, I can't speak either. Whatever weeks are left in that month, I just pull from whatever is left. So we've got 440. So I did 1, 2, 3, 50, 4, 20, 30, 5, oops, and 40. I like to have a variety of different small change because I do shop in a variety of different grocery stores for my grocery shopping. And so it's better if I don't just have like all 100s or all 50s in there. I like to have small change to break it up a little bit too. Plus, like, I don't know, it's a little disconcerting if people are around you to have them watching you pull like $400 out of your wallet. So small change is nice for me. Taxes is up next. It's going to be getting $10 this week. And I just gave it a 10. And now in taxes, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 55, 51, right? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 51. Yeah, 451. So that definitely has to go to the bank because I like to try to earn as much interest, especially on tax money, as I possibly can, because they steal it from you. You may as well glean as much from it as you can. Medical is up next. It's going to be getting $20 this week. There we go. Just give it a 20. And now in medical, I've got 50, 100, 20, 45, and 46. So 146. Car expenses is up next, and it's getting $15 this week. So 10 and a 5, and now in car expenses, I've got 100, 50, 70, 85, 95, 200, 5, 10, 11. So 211 in car expenses. There we go. Home maintenance is up next. This one just took a hit. I'm trying to remember why. Oh, we had to buy filters for our air conditioner. And oh my gosh, our poor little air conditioner is working its heart out. We've entered into this like bizarro heat wave. It's supposed to get up to 108 degrees today in the DFW area. So yeah, I mean, the light that you see coming through my window right now is the only natural light that my house has gotten in 24 hours because we've kept everything locked up like a dungeon in here just to try to help our AC as much as is humanly possible. So I'm appreciating this little respite of natural light, but oh my gosh, it's hot outside. I'm a person who loves the heat, and I still am like, whoo, this is a little bit much. I'm just glad that we don't have a lot of humidity on top of that heat because that would be too much. Anyways, home maintenance is getting $15. 10 and a 5. And now in home maintenance, we've got 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, and 3. Household is up next, and it's getting $20. And you know what I did. 10, a 5, and 5 ones. 3, 4, 5. If you happen to be new to my channel and you're watching me do this and wondering why, the reason is because this is a category in our house that gets spent from so much. So I like to have small change available so that whenever I do my weekly check-ins, or if I just happen to be pulling cash from this envelope, I've got the small change available to purchase with. So anyways, now in household, I have 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 25. Toiletries is also getting $20. So let me do, oh no, I did a 10, a 5, and 5 ones again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now in toiletries, we've got 10, 15, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, and 39. Speaking of toiletries, I've mentioned the brand to you guys before, Biossance. This is not sponsored. I don't have like a code or anything like that, but I did just want to let you guys know it's a really, really, really good quality, clean skincare line. And they're having their friends and family event right now. So everything is 25% off. So if it's in budget and you are in need of some good skincare, definitely check them out. I'll go ahead and leave them linked below. Again, this isn't a sponsorship link. They're not sponsoring me. They don't even know that I exist. I just really love the brand and love their skincare. So if you need anything, check them out because 25% off is a really good deal. Clothes is being skipped for a while. We ended up needing to replenish a lot of clothes for my kids, which was sort of unplanned. My son, his feet grew. I mean, again, obviously, like he's just 13, and you know, puberty in full force and all that fun stuff. But he wears a size 11 extra wide in men's. Like that blew me away. I knew he was going to be tall. My husband's tall, I'm tall, but I was not expecting to be in men's sizes of shoes, I think, at this stage. So anyways, we are compensating for the overspending in this category by just not stuffing it this month. And then also, we had some Rakuten cash come in. If you guys have never heard of that cashback app, I have a variety of cashback apps that I use on a regular basis. They're all always linked below. If you use my referral codes for those, I will get bonus points or bonus cash or whatever it is. It just depends on the app that you're using. Rakuten has been a long-time favorite of mine. I've been using that since way before I started my YouTube channel. And it's definitely one that we have benefited from over the years, especially at Christmas time, because you're spending a lot of money like in one fell swoop. And so anyway, so we just got a reward or like cashback check in from them. So we're able to kind of offset some of our clothing expenses by utilizing that money as well. But it was just like, oh my gosh, like one thing after another, like spending money on clothes for our kids. So, and we're not even done. Like right now we're done for a little while, but when we get into the fall and winter seasons and they start needing jeans and things like that, we're going to have a whole other expense all over again. So it's fine. You know, this is one of those things. It's like if you budget and you can kind of tweak here and there to make up for that kind of stuff. But it was just like one of those things that sort of felt like it came out of left field for us. So poor little clothes will be empty for the foreseeable future. Finance Coach is one that is only stuffed once a month. And I've already stuffed it for the month of August. I was supposed to have 5 cash stuffings for the month of August, but we were on vacation for the first one, and then I took my extended break for the second one. So it's already been stuffed for the month. So we'll be moving on to HOA, which is going to be getting $17 today. These categories toward the back of our high priority sinking funds only get stuffed once a month because it's just a small amount that we're saving for the whole year. So we stuff it every month to make sure that we have the money there, but it's not something that we need to stuff on a weekly basis. So now in HOA, we have 100, 20, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, and 141. And this one's due about January, so like early January. Union dues is being skipped this week. And then our emergency fund is something that we're going to be updating you guys on quarterly now, just like we did when we were paying down our debt. So this one is like a stay tuned for more kind of situation, and I'll just leave it at that. We did decide, if you guys, you know, if you're new around here and you didn't know, when we were paying down our debt, we had different thresholds. So we started 2023 with 4 different debts. So every time we paid off a debt, we would celebrate. And so what we've decided to do, we would celebrate by going on a date, my husband and I. And so what we've decided to do with saving up for our emergency fund is to celebrate it every time we get another 25% toward our final goal. So we'll celebrate when we get our first 25%, then when we're at 50%, then we're at 75%. And then obviously we'll do another date celebration when we get to 100% of our goal. We're saving up 6 months of expenses. So that is $36,000 for our house. And we're doing it with pretty much the same intensity that we paid our debt off with, maybe slightly less. But it's still something that we're moving toward aggressively. So we're taking you guys along for the ride. But yeah, so that's going to be it for high priority sinking funds. We're moving on to low priority sinking funds. And first up, we've got Dine Out. Dine Out is going to be getting $10 this week. And now in Dine Out, we've got 20, 30, 40, and 41. We don't need to be eating out for quite some time because we ate out plenty when we were on vacation. Goodness gracious. Haircuts is up next, and it's getting $15 this week. So a 10 and a 5. And now in haircuts, we've got 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 124 in haircuts. Home decor is only being stuffed with my Etsy and YouTube income, so we will be skipping that this week. But dates is going to be getting $10 this week. And now in dates, we've got 20, 30, 45, 50. This one adds up quicker than I expect it to, and it's always exciting. His is up next. This is my husband spending money, and oh, he's got a placeholder in here. which I sell in my Etsy shop, by the way, and it is always linked below. I make the placeholders, envelopes, dashboards, budget planner, the whole nine. So definitely check it out. And he is going to be getting $15 this week. Right? Oh no, I messed that up. He's getting 10. That would have been a nightmare at the end. So now in his spending, he's got 50, 70, 90, 100, 10, 25, 35, 36. 136. He is a saver. I am a spender. Speaking of which, okay. So I used to be a reader. I would just eat books all the time. I just couldn't get enough of them. I lean more toward, I don't know when you, like, I'm sort of like a chick lit kind of fan, but I also like a good, my gosh, what is the word I'm looking for? A good like memoir or biography, those sorts of things. Like every now and then I'll read something like that too. But especially in the days where I had little kids at home, it was harder for me to read the way that I used to. And I just kind of gave it up for a little while. And I've really gotten back into it recently. And so many different, because, you know, all the phones are always listening. So many different Instagram accounts have come across my algorithm now of people who are reading and recommending books and all that sort of stuff. And so I went a little nuts when we were on vacation and purchased some books that I'm really, really excited about. There are 3 authors that I think I'm really going to get into. So we've got Taylor Jenkins Reid. The one that I picked up that I was the most interested in is called, I think it's called Daisy Jones and the Six, which they've made into an Amazon Prime like TV series now. So I'm really excited to read that book so that I can watch it. I'm definitely like a read it first and then watch the movie or watch the TV series or whatever. And then Colleen Hoover, I didn't pick up any of her books yet, but I'm adding them to my Christmas list. And I think Blake Lively just made a movie of one of her books. I think it's called It Ends With Us. I think. Yeah. And then, who was the other author that I was... Oh, well, I didn't pick up any of her books when I was on vacation, but Kristen Hanna is another one that I'm looking at, like adding to my repertoire of authors whose books I want to go back and just read a bunch of them. So yeah, so I'm super duper excited about the books that I did pick up. I picked up 2 by Taylor Jenkins Reid, one from an author whose name I can't remember right now. And I'm not even sure, like the book has gotten mixed reviews. So I'll let you guys know what I think of it. And I can't even think of the title of it right now, which is why I'm not telling you. And then, another one of my, now she's an author who I've known for a really long time. Emily Giffen is another one who, she just writes like really easy to read chick lit books. And I picked up another one of hers as well. She writes like one book every other year at this point. So she's easy to keep up with. It's not like, I don't know if any of you guys have ever read any James Patterson books, but I swear he writes like 18 books a year and I cannot keep up with this man. So I've stopped reading his books because it's exhausting. So anyways, all of that to say to you, my envelope is emptier than usual because I spent money on books, but I'm getting $34 today. So I'll go ahead and add that in. So 20, 30, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And now in my spending, I've got 20, 40, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So 57 in my spending. Nope. That's Mr. Simple leaving. Now in Pretty Hair, or I'm sorry, next up is Pretty Hair, and this funds my haircut. I separate them out myself. I just get like a lump sum of spending money every single month, but I split up what I put toward actual spending money and toward my haircut. So I know that I have enough there for my haircut. It's getting $10 this week. And so now in Pretty Hair, I've got 20, 30, 40, 55, 65, 75, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, and 89. We're getting close because my appointment is in September. So I like to have enough in here to actually get my haircut and tip my hairdresser. Family fun, I think, is being skipped this week. It is. Yeah, we're kind of slow rolling what we put toward this every single month because summer is our big like family fun expense month or time period. And we do a little bit less like family fun activities in the fall and winter. And so we're not like on a roll of trying to stuff it every week, just because we don't have the expenses there. And we certainly have other expenses that we need to be funneling money towards. So house project is also only stuff now with Etsy and YouTube money. And I've got to tell you guys, so we were so excited to get our screen doors. We go to Home Depot to pick them out and then just like make sure we were looking at the right ones and the right color and all that sort of stuff. They don't have the color I want. I want black screen doors, and they had all of the colors except for black. So now I don't know. I mean, we signed up for notifications for when they're back in stock, but I'm just so frustrated because I'm like, we spent all this time, we saved the money, and now I can't even get my screen doors because they don't have my color in stock. My husband's like, what about charcoal gray? I'm like, no, I want black. So anyway, now we're moving on to finishing up saving for Mr. Simple's new TV. I mean, it's we all watch TV, but he sort of prompted the idea. But anyways, we're moving forward on still saving for that, obviously. But now we just have money hanging out, waiting so that we can buy these freaking screen doors that I've been excited about, I swear, for a year. And, now I've got to wait even longer. So it's fine. And you know what? It is fine because it's still a quadrillion degrees in Texas. So I can't even open my screen doors to enjoy them anyway. So just as long as I can enjoy them by the time the cool weather comes around, then I'll be fine. But I just need them to hurry up and get them in stock. So anyways, gifts. Poor Little Gifts is empty because my son's birthday is actually this week. And so we purchased his gift. I went a little bit over budget, but that's fine. And so I will just be not stuffing it for the next couple of weeks to make up for the smidge of money that we went over budget. So anyways, Partey is up next and it's getting $10. And this one is finally getting stuffed again after being completely depleted in the month of July. And now we've got 10, 25, 26, and 27. Valentine's Day is only stuffed once a month and it's already gotten its stuffing for the month. And Easter is getting $7 today. So slowly but surely creeping up there. And now on Easter, we've got 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, and 35. Vacation is empty and will remain so for the rest of the month. But we were able to cash roll the entire vacation, which is still something. And I'm going to say this to you, if you are new to budgeting or new to cash stuffing or just new to trying to get a handle on your finances, I cannot stress this enough to you. The piece that comes with knowing, like walking away from a big expense like vacation or Christmas, those are the two that we personally spend the most money on in any given year. Like, we spend a lot of time saving for it and then the money is just gone because we've spent it. But we used to do vacations and Christmas by just throwing it on a credit card and figuring it out later. And that's just a disastrous way of handling your finances if you want to ever have any sort of peace and financial comfort. And this is now the second time we have just completely cash rolled a vacation. And it is the most freeing thing. I can't even begin to express to you how pleasant it is to walk away from this expense where you're staying somewhere, you're having a great time together as a family, you're going out to eat, you're doing lots of activities, and you've planned the money for all of those things. And so you walk away from there, and not a cent has gone onto a credit card. And it's the most, I don't know, I keep saying this word, it's just, there's a lot of peace that surrounds that sort of thing, that experience. Because not only do you have the memories and the experiences, but you've done so without putting any extra weight around your neck for your day-to-day life of living. Because frankly, having to then continue paying for that for the next 6 months to a year, or however long it is that you have that on your credit card, the freedom from that is just like, it's unquantifiable. So I encourage you, if for no other reason than to just be able to actually enjoy the moments of your life that cost money, because a lot of things do cost money. But putting that money aside for those things, having that money there, and walking away from that experience, having been able to enjoy the experience fully and not have any debt hanging over your head from that, it's just, my gosh, it's the reason to start. It's the reason to start doing it. So if you've been thinking about it, if you've been watching this content for a really long time and you haven't really settled on it yet, or you don't think it's for you, or you don't think you're able to, I promise you that you are. If you just sit down and create a plan for yourself, and you can watch any of my budget with me, as it kind of goes into how we do our family budget from month to month. And, through that, finding money in places that really help you along the way as well, and creating just a good financial plan for you overall. I promise you that it's worth it. You will not be sorry. And I encourage you to start today if you haven't already. So anyways, all of that from my empty vacation envelope, but it's empty because we spent it and we had such a beautiful time and we don't have any debt from it. And you just, my gosh, you can't put a price on that. So anyways, back to school. She is also empty. She will remain empty for the month of August because she has been spent. Again, this is just one of those things. Life happens, expenses pop up that you didn't plan for, and it is what it is. But we were able to take care of the expenses that we didn't see coming for back to school, all with cash. So she's empty, but she's not overspent. So she'll start building up again in the month of September, and that's fine too. But she's not being stuffed this week. Halloween is also being skipped because, again, it's only stuffed once a month. Thanksgiving is stuffed about every other week, and it has already been stuffed once this month, so it just has one more stuffing for the rest of August. And then Christmas is getting $75 this week. This is another big expense in our family. We really try to save a lot for this, especially because this year is my 40th birthday. So, and my family, this year is my 40th birthday, and I am a sort of Christmas baby. I wasn't born on Christmas, but I was born very close to Christmas. And so we are going home back to the East Coast for Christmas this year so that we can all be together with my family and celebrate my 40th birthday together. So I'm really looking forward to that. And, we're going to have to figure out ways of being creative with our money to make sure that we can make that trip back home. But, we may pull a little bit from Christmas for it. We save about $275 a month to fund our Christmas and what makes us happy with Christmas. So I'm really, really looking forward to that. Super duper exciting. But now on Christmas, we've got 50, 100, 50, 200, 20, 40, 65, 75, 80. Did I count that right? 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 5, 75, 80, 81, 82, 83. Okay, I did. So 283. And I think we have about 1,700 in our high yield savings right now, but this is going to have to go very soon as well. So I may do like a little mini bill condensing at the end of this month. We'll see, because taxes has to go to the bank too. So anyways, last up for the day is pool. This funds our pool membership, which we are very sad to be done with now, but that's okay. I'm still getting my vitamin D. I have to, you didn't ask, but I'm telling you, one of the the requirements, so to speak, of 75 hard is that you have to do 2 45-minute workouts a day, and one of them has to be outside. So I just go on a lovely 45-minute walk every single morning, and it's so fun. And sometimes I'll have a neighbor that will come with me, and sometimes I'm by myself so I can listen to like podcasts and stuff like that. But it's been so nice. I cannot recommend it to you enough. Just go on a walk whenever you can, you know, go in the evening, go in the morning, whatever fits your schedule best. But it feels really good to just kind of get out and move your body in the outdoors. There's something significant about that. So anyways, now in pool, we've got 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85, 95, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 105 in pool. We need about $375 for the summer membership, which is astronomical, but we do not live in a house right now where we can put our own pool in. And I know the expense is pretty high. Somebody has mentioned that in the comments before, that the cost of a pool is very expensive. We do hope one day to live in a place where we can put our own pool in regardless of the expense. I mean, not regardless, making sure that we're budgeting for it and all those sorts of things. But we are pool outdoor people. So a pool will be nice. And believe it or not, I mean, this is just crazy. We have $14 left over from vacation that I was able to put into the dollar savings challenge. So I was so excited about that and really bummed that I didn't get to share that with you guys. So that's why I just told you just now. So anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning into today's video. Thank you for your patience with me while I've been away. I'm so excited to get back into the swing of things. I'm so excited to update my shop with you guys. And I'm actually going to be adding all of my Oops products that I have on deck right now for an Oops product launch in September. So stay tuned for that as well. You guys really seem to like my Oops products, and I get a lot of comments that people can't even tell what the Oops is. So I'm super flattered by that. But yeah, so if you've been like kind of eyeballing my products and wanting some things from me, but you know, maybe my stuff is out of your budget or whatever the case may be, and you want to kind of test the waters a little bit, my Oops products are a really great way of doing that as well. So anyways, that's going to do it for me for today. And I will be back with you again on Friday with a weekly check-in where I will probably be equally as chatty because we know, you know, I like to chat it up every now and then. But in the meantime, if you enjoyed today's video, I would love it so much if you would give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below saying hi. I miss you guys so much, and I'm so excited to get back into, you know, just the regular swing of things around here. So I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will be back with you here again on Friday. Bye, everyone.